On the morning of August 21st, 1911, a Monday in Paris, three men walked out of the Louvre Museum. They had spent the whole night hiding inside. One of them was carrying something hidden in a blanket. They went to a train station and took the 8:45 a.m. train. Nobody knew yet, but they had just stolen the most famous painting in the world, the Mona Lisa. Today, this painting is worth nearly $1 billion. But what makes it so special? Why is it the most famous painting ever? Let's find out. Who painted the Mona Lisa? The Mona Lisa was painted in 1503 by Leonardo da Vinci, an Italian genius. He wasn't just a painter. He was also a scientist, inventor, engineer, and thinker. He was interested in many things like the human body, animals, maps, planets, water, and machines. Who is the woman in the painting? The woman in the Mona Lisa is believed to be Lisa Gherardini, a woman from Florence, Italy. She was married to a silk trader named Francesco Giocondo. That's why the painting has different names. Mona Lisa. Mona is short for Madonna, which means lady in Italian. La Gioconda, from her married name, Giocondo. In French, the painting is called La Gioconda. For many years, people didn't believe this story. Some said the woman was Da Vinci's mother, or even a queen. One theory even claimed the painting was a self-portrait of Da Vinci as a woman. But in 2004, a researcher in Florence found real proof. He showed that Lisa really was the woman in the painting, and that her family knew Da Vinci's family. Why was the painting made? There are two possible reasons. In 1503, Lisa and her husband bought a new house. In 1502, they had their second son. Also, a few years earlier, they lost a daughter. In the painting, Lisa wears a thin black veil, which might be a mourning veil, a sign she was still grieving. Why is the painting in France? If the painting and Da Vinci were Italian, why is the Mona Lisa in France? In 1516, French King Francis I invited Da Vinci to live in France. Da Vinci brought the painting with him. Even after 15 years, he was still working on it. When Da Vinci died in 1519, the king kept the Mona Lisa in his collection. After the French Revolution in 1797, it was moved to the Louvre Museum. Why was the painting stolen? In 1911, an Italian worker at the Louvre named Vincenzo Peruggia stole the painting. He thought the Mona Lisa belonged in Italy, not France. He hid inside the museum overnight, took the painting in the morning, and escaped. He kept it hidden for 2 years in his home. Finally, he tried to sell it to an art dealer in Florence, but the dealer got suspicious and called the police. Peruggia was caught and jailed for only 6 months. The Mona Lisa was returned to the Louvre on January 4, 1914. Why is the Mona Lisa so special? It's painted on poplar wood, not canvas or paper. It's small, only 77 by 53 centimeters, about the size of a school poster. It was the first portrait of its kind. At the time, nobody painted people so realistically. Its colors now look dull and yellow because of a varnish added to protect the painting. Aging over 500 years. The mystery of her smile. Da Vinci used a special painting method called sfumato, which means soft or smoky. It blends colors and edges so smoothly that you can't tell where the lines start or stop. This creates the Mona Lisa's mysterious smile. When you look at her mouth, the smile seems small, or not there at all. But when you look at her eyes or somewhere else, her smile looks bigger and warmer. Da Vinci studied how the face muscles work. He even dissected bodies to understand how people smile. He also studied how light hits the eyes and how we see different parts of an image depending on where we look. Is there a second Mona Lisa? Some experts believe there's another version of the painting. It's called the Isleworth Mona Lisa, and it was found in London. This version shows a younger woman with columns in the background, just like in a sketch by artist Raphael. Some think Da Vinci painted two versions, maybe one earlier version when he was still trying new ideas. Another theory says Da Vinci painted the face and hands, but the background was done by one of his students. There's no solid proof yet, so it's still a mystery. What happened after the theft? Strangely, the theft made the Mona Lisa famous. Before 1911, only art experts knew about it. But after it was stolen, newspapers around the world reported it. When the painting returned to the Louvre, people were excited to see it. Since then, it has become the most visited and most famous painting on Earth. Where is it now? Today, the Mona Lisa is back at the Louvre Museum in Paris. Behind bulletproof glass, in a room with controlled temperature and humidity. Every day, thousands of people come to see her. So, the next time you visit the Louvre and see a big crowd,